Could you tell us about what you went through before the walking and actually how it happened? So maybe you can also talk about a bit afterwards.
Sure. Yes, if people not know, my name is Liana Georgi. I'm a member of the LGBTQI community. I'm originally from Germany, from Berlin. So I carry a German passport, which is very important to understand the situation, I think. But I do live in Istanbul, in Turkey. So the Pride was cancelled. Several Pride events were cancelled by the police in an attempt to silence us. And on that day, the Pride of Istanbul, on Saturday, the 26th of June, we were supposed to meet at 5. So I was in my everyday outfit at 2:30 on Istiklal Street shopping. And I already saw when I went there a huge amount of policemen. There were fences everywhere. And I was like, oh my God, these people are putting that because of Pride. Like, that was insane. And then friends of me at 3 p.m., so two hours before it should start, already texted me, oh my God, they were using pepper spray on us. They are not letting us walk. Some of us got detained already, so arrested. And I was really, I wasn't super shocked because I was at Mačka Park. There was another thing that happened on Tuesday last week where we had a really peaceful picnic. We had only 2 flags. They took them in. There was no flag. And all of a sudden, hundreds, maybe even thousands of police officers with dogs came and forced us out of the park and used force and attacked us. So I wasn't surprised. Anyhow, we managed to walk at one point. I found, the others. I had to go through policemen. I was like, there is a man walking. Why can I not walk through this? Is this some kind of sexist thing? And then I opened my Instagram live, and then he was like, okay, go. So I found, a group, and we walked, which was really nice. But then police came from everywhere. Really, they chased us. They put us like in a cage, and that is somehow when that walk happened. So they separated us. My best friend, Burabük Şimşek, he's also a part and a dancer and incredible human being. He was separated from me. I didn't know where he was. And I looked behind me, and all of a sudden I saw a lot of police officers. And I was like, it was really hot. I wasn't prepared. And I thought like, hadi yeter. Okay, tamam. Yürüyoruz. Ama yavaş lütfen. Because I really thought like, I looked at these police officers and I thought, you're a human being. I'm a human being. I'm so proud of these beautiful human beings in front of me. I want to keep them a little bit safe. And we will walk, but we will walk slowly. So this is how it happened. It was a very spontaneous thing. And it actually continued for, I think, 2 minutes or 3, which is really cool, like a whole street. And, my fellow Lubunia, they were in front of me, and yeah. And then after that, unfortunately, they used more pepper spray and tear gas even at one point. So, yeah, it was not a very nice Pride, honestly.
Yeah. Actually, I want to bring something similar. So you already said that you're a German living in Istanbul. So I saw one of your interviews, and that there you said that I might be beaten up, I might be arrested or even killed in that Pride if I was a Turkish person. So I would like to ask that, could you maybe talk about the police brutality there, and you just managed to walk there because you're not Turkish, and maybe actually you used your privileges. I would like, I'm saying privilege here because like it's not actually, but in that situation, it became a privilege. So you are using your privileges for good. So what you wanna talk about that?
Well, I think that it's very important to point out that I could do that and I could stand up like that because I'm not Turkish. I think it is important to point out that, police was confused by me being a foreigner. But I do also think that it goes hand in hand with me being, like really trying to be hopeful. But I think mostly it was because I'm a foreigner. So let's be honest about that. And also, let's use this to convey a message to my fellow foreigner friends here in Turkey. If you see this, maybe use your privileges. Because yes, we as the LGBTQI community, we're oppressed and we're discriminated almost everywhere in the world on a daily basis. But we got to go hand in hand together, and having a foreign passport, not every foreign passport, obviously, but depending on where you're from, this foreign passport gives you some kind of support and makes you stronger. So please use that and stand up, because this is, by the way, I also want to mention this. I try to give interviews only with fellow LGBTQI members who are of Turkish origin or who have been living here their whole life, to not misrepresent anyone. But also speaking this freely is a privilege. Or, I mean, actually, I'm putting myself in danger here talking like this. They are trying to silence me already on social media, for example. But it is really hardcore. Like, it is so hard to survive for the Turkish LGBTQI community. So if you have any kind of privilege or any kind of influence, please use it, because people suffer deeply.
Yeah. So actually, you were also in Machka, as you said, and you actually talked a bit about that. But would you actually elaborate on that? Because actually, if I was you, maybe after what happened in Machka, I was like, I would feel, a bit scared or triggered to attend Pride. So how was your feelings at that point? How did you decide attending Pride after what happened in Machka?
I think that's a really good point that I hope people can feel the process that I went through, because I was thinking, I want to make a difference, but I have to think long term. Since I had a concert, I was supposed to have a concert, it got canceled. I was supposed to have a concert the day after Pride. So after Machka, I was like, okay, I fought hard. I was trying to take people out of a circle of policemen, and then I got stuck in the circle too. And I was like, okay, that was scary as hell. And okay, this time when I see police, I will go, and I will try to do a long-term thing. I will try to make music and put attention to the topic in that way. But I do believe that we all can, if we're conscious enough, we can decide to be a good human being every second of our lives. So when I heard from my friends that they were attacked with pepper spray and that, some of us got detained, and when I saw how brave they fight, these people have been living here their whole life. They are scared to death, and rightfully so. And they're still there. They're still on the streets, and they mean nothing but love. They only want to say we exist and we deserve to exist. Then I was like, okay, I gotta go, because this is not something that I can look away from, So I think what happened here is fear is a very valid feeling, and it also keeps us safe. But I don't want to live a life that is led by fear. I want to live a life that is led by hope and by love. And I think this is how it happened. And this is how I said these words like, aşk var, umut var, çünkü gerçekten var. Of course I'm scared too, but I am so hopeful. And I believe so much in solidarity and humanity. And I've been receiving so much love from this community. And also, especially now after the video, that I was like, okay, no matter what, I will stand up. But yeah, it was rather impulsive, and I have the feeling that in these days, I only let my heart speak and not my mind. But it's working. So,
yeah. So I was wondering, before Machka and the Pride, have you already followed what was happening in the LGBTIQ community in Turkey, or you just attended Machka and Pride and everything just followed each other?
Well, I mean, I'm part of this community. So, and also before I was like officially part of this community, I always had gay friends. Actually, I was married in kindergarten, and it turned out my husband back then very gay. Turns out I'm gay too. So obviously I've always had friends, and I've been following it in that way. But I'm not like, I don't know. I think I appear like an activist now, and maybe I am. I don't know. I haven't thought about that, honestly. It's something that came so naturally to me. So I haven't I don't follow, like politics in that way. Of course, I know what's going on, but it's not like I have a political agenda or like I follow these specific NGOs or whatever. I'm now trying to connect to them. So I think according to your question, I'd say no. Of course, I know how people feel, and I've been with my friends. But in this big thing, in the big agenda of like how it is to be LGBTQI in Turkey on a political level, for example, no, I haven't been like in touch with that before.
Yeah, actually, at the end, maybe one isn't born as an activist, but one becomes an activist, right? Yeah, and like as I said, I saw a couple of your interviews, and I also watched your live videos, and like I'm being following you since the first day. So
thank you.
Yeah, I'm a fan. Yeah. So I saw at one place you said that I was walking slow in front of the police officers, but the direction of change won't be slow. So I was wondering what you really mean by that. And I'm also familiar with the campaign you're trying to, get attention on. So would you also want to talk about this code of yours and the campaign?
I would love to. I think Meli, my friend from Izmir, I mean, he's now my friend. I met him just a few days ago. He's an incredibly brave and cool man for, starting this campaign. So when I mean, this is all super overwhelming for me, but when I saw that this video gets viral, I was like, okay, we got to use this because I don't care about fame. I don't want this to be a viral video of some German chick, using her privileges. Okay, nice, blah, blah. But like, we need to use this. We need to make real change because people are in real danger here, including me, but especially if you are a Turkish person, because you face more spontaneous police brutality. So I started to ask literally every person that came to my mind, what can we do? How can we use this? And one person works for change.org, and they said, well, there is actually a campaign. I was like, let's do it. Let's promote it. And this is how it happened. There's this campaign that tries to enhance the Turkish constitution by adding sexual orientation into it and by making it possible to marry whoever you want, no matter what gender or whatever, because love is love. There is nothing wrong with it. There is nothing political, actually, about love. And there is definitely nothing dangerous about love. So I'm heavily promoting this campaign. And if you are seeing this video, please, I hope you will put the link, change that LGBTQ rights Turkey. I don't know, I have to check it again. And please sign it. Please spread the word. Please share it with your friends, because we really want to create change and people suffer here. So yeah, was that, I talked only about the campaign. What was your question again, other than that?
So like the direction of change won't be, slow. So about that.
Exactly. We cannot wait. That's the thing. That's why I said it can't be slow. I was walking slowly because I understand, okay, you force me to go into one direction. Tamam. I will respect you because you're police, and also I cannot do anything because I will not use force. Never. I'm a very peaceful person. But at least we will walk slowly. But now, okay, there I can tell, okay, I want to run. I want to run into the direction of change, and we need to, because people are unsafe. People are dying here. People are getting arrested. This is really, really serious. Like, yes, if we more or less hide, we can somehow barely survive. But you see it on Tuesday. It was a picnic. I saw one comment. I cannot really keep track of the comment, but somehow it popped up. There was one comment that said, like, why don't you just live a quiet life and do a picnic? And I was like, dude, we literally did that. We did a picnic, and then police came with their dogs. They were beating up people. They arrested some people. They were circling us. They were chasing us out of the park like witches. I'm very sorry, but we exist. LGBT var böyle bir şey. Sokaklar bizim. We are here, and we cannot wait for change because people will die. And these are young people full of hope, full of love, and no one means any harm here. So I cannot, like focus this any more than that. We need to change something.
So actually, my questions are like completed here, but do you have something to say about, as I said, your walk during Pride, or the video itself, or the attention you gained, or what you're gonna do afterwards right now? Like, what is your plans? And
I mean, first of all, I'm trying to use this huge platform that I now have. I'm being silenced, people cannot find me on Twitter or on Instagram, but this is not keeping me. I'm going on the streets, you can always take pictures with me, tag me, show, because this is not because of me, but because it's now a symbol of hope. We are here together, and we will continue to live together in this beautiful country. So actually, the only thing that I would like to say is, like, to the people who watch this, hello, salam, merhaba, please share the video and also the footage of the actual police brutality, so people can put it in a context, and tag, because Madonna shared this video, and it was a game changer. Like, we already were on German news, for example, but like Turkish newspapers or TV channels, they inquired to talk with us. And they did so after Madonna posted us. So having international awareness not only creates hope and support for the community, but it also really changes something on a political level. I don't want to talk too political because, first of all, I'm not educated enough. Second of all, it's not very safe for me, as we all know. So, but like, really, it makes a difference. So please share this and tag the right people. If you know some people, we need exposure. We need the people of the world to know that you're fellow human beings who are, by the way, I don't even like the thing like LGBTQ community. Of course, we need the community because we have a hard time existing. But when I first came out, I was like, I don't want to be part of a community. I want to live. I want to be normal. I want to be able to go to a bar and flirt with whoever I want, and I don't want to have to go to, I don't want to be different. We're not different. So please make sure that, the world knows this so that things can change here. Yeah. So I'm asking for support, basically.
Yeah. So if there's nothing like more you want to say, I think that's end.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, thank you for accepting to talk with us too.
I'm very happy to, and I hope we can talk more. I hope that fellow Turkish LGBTQ members will feel safer to talk, so that they can talk about their struggles, because they're a little bit different from mine. So yeah, thank you for giving us this opportunity, and I really hope this continues, because I believe change is here and it is queer. So yeah, thank you very much. Çok teşekkür ederim gerçekten.
Rica ederim. So we have just had Liana Georgi with us. We talked about the 29th Istanbul Pride and listened what all the people there experienced. So please enjoy the rest of your day.
Türkiye'nin sivil, bağımsız, özgür ve çoğulcu bir medya ortamına ihtiyacı var. Medyascope 20 Ağustos 2015'te bu ihtiyacı karşılamak üzere yola çıktı. Ama yolumuz uzun. Bu yolculukta bize Patreon veya YouTube'un katıl butonu üzerinden katkıda bulunabilirsiniz. Destek verin, sizinle güçlenelim.